Today is one of those days when I am having a really bad hair day. I'm going for hair coloring tomorrow. I am wearing a very vampy lips today and I'm in my t-shirt in a very casual mood, ready to share with you my travel essentials. Are you guys ready? Let's get on to it. Hi guys, welcome back. So in today's video, I'm gonna share with you what is there in my travel bag, as in there's so many other things other than my passport and things like that, my charger, my laptop. Obviously I'm not going to show you all of that. So whatever I'm sharing with you today is the things which is essential, as in skincare wise, so that, as you know, whenever you're traveling by air, the air in the plane is so dehydrating, so it legit sucks out all the moistures from your skin. So you will feel like your hands, your skin, even your eyes, everything dries up so quickly. So the first thing that I will tell you guys is to drink enough water whenever you're on a plane. And yeah, that is one of the major tips that I can give you. Like, you have to drink enough water. No soft drink, no carbonated drink, nothing else. Just plain pure water. That is how you can keep yourself hydrated. And so if your skin is hydrated, your body will be happy and it will feel much better and less tired. So let's start by showing you what kind of bag I would like to travel with, as in my handbag. So I have two bags to show you. Lately I've been traveling with these two. So this is one. This is like a rucksack bag, I'd say. So it's like you can take this bit off and you can put a lot of things inside. So it has got a zip also in here where you can put your like passport and things like that, and whatever you need you can put it in there. So, and it also comes like this straps, so that you can hang it on your shoulder rather than hanging it on one shoulder and be like that. And if you're someone like me who like to carry a lot of stuff along with her, then you will know my bag is always so heavy. So whenever I'm traveling, by the time I get back home and reach my place, my shoulder and my bag will be like killing me. So having these kind of straps help you distribute the weight on both shoulders, so that you don't feel like one shoulder is sagging and another one is like not carrying anything. And so this is one I have, and then there is another one that I have, which is similar but in different color. That's it. So it also has a zip like this, and you take this bit out, it can fit a lot of things. It's a big one, and that it also comes with like both straps at the back, that way. For me, traveling is stressful. I freak out every time I get on a plane. So I always have to do something in order to keep myself busy whenever I'm on a flight that is there. And this applies for any of you. It doesn't have to be you're traveling by flight, you're traveling by bus, traveling by train. It really doesn't matter. It's travel essentials, alright? So what I like to do is I like to keep my essentials in small different bags, so that in order for me to reach out for the appropriate product, whatever I'm looking for, I don't have to like go through everything in my bag, you know what I mean? So what I do is, so I'll keep something like this, a pouch, and then I have another one like this. So depending on how long my flight is going to be, I will take more or less stuff along with me, like that. So, but these stuffs, whatever I'm sharing with you today, these are very basic. Like, no matter wherever I'm going, even for a half-an-hour flight to 10 hours flight, these stuff are going to be there in my bag. So the first, I'm not going to go by any particular order. I'm just gonna take out whatever is there inside it and show you. So the first things first, as you guys know, flights, there are so many people getting to that flight and it's full of germs, you know. So you have to make sure you don't drop things like I do. Hold on. Yes. So the first thing that I want to show you is, what is this? A hand sanitizer. So as soon as I get into a flight, the first thing that I do is I settle down, put my bag, I take out this pouch of mine, and then I will sanitize my hands with this. And of course I will have, I'll show you, I think that's in another bag. It's like antibacterial wipes. So I take this out and wipe my seat handles, the remote control, or whatever is there in front of me. Yeah, I know. But the thing is, if you sanitize everything, you know that at least somewhat down the line you will be germ-free. You know what I mean? I am just out of words today, guys. Alright, so the next thing that I like to do is, after I sanitize my hands, and even throughout the flight I will be doing this every now and then, I will put a hand cream, because so this is my L'Occitane or L'Occitane, however you pronounce it, hand cream. This is really moisturizing, and my hands are generally really dry. My whole body skin is so dry, and obviously when you get onto a flight it gets extra dry. So, and when my hands are dry I feel so irritated, I don't know why. So I always make sure I keep my hands moisturized, my hands and my cuticles as well. So the next thing I have in here is a travel size moisturizer, and it is full of a little bit of lipstick. So the travel size moisturizer is this that I have in my bag. This is from Charlotte Tilbury. So the by travel size I mean below 100 ml. Obviously we cannot travel any particular liquid on and above 100 ml, and it has to be in a transparent pouch. So I always make sure whatever I have in my bag is all travel size, travel friendly, things like that. So the moisturizer I have there in case I feel like just washing my face, which I do on a long haul flight. I obviously have to moisturize, so that's why I have a moisturizer in there. Mints, nothing to show in here. Of course you need mints. You do not want to scare away the passenger next to you sitting with your dragon breath, you know what I mean? And then this is a, what do you call this? Shoehorn? Lately what I have been noticing is as soon as I get onto a flight I take off my shoes, but when it's about to land, when I'm about to pop my shoes back, my feet swell, so it gets really difficult to put my feet back into my shoes. So this becomes really handy for that. And more mints. This is really important. I always like to carry a travel size perfume in my hand carry, so that, as I told you, I get really stressed during a flight. So having a perfume of your choice really helps you like overcome the stress that you feel during a flight. And yeah, I have some medicines, whatever medicines you might require. For me it's like the anti-acidity, the band-aids. Obviously I will need them because I am quite messy and I keep myself like cutting here and there all the time. So that's how I always like to have some sort of band-aids in my handbag. More acidity thing. And yeah, this is really good for who you have dry, dehydrated skin. This is the Glam Glow, what is it called? The Thirsty Mud Hydrating Treatment. So what I do is, if I am going on an overnight journey however. So what I do is I will wipe my face with a facial wipe, and then I will pop that on, and then I cannot sleep on a flight in which way. I'll try to get as much as rest or do whatever I need to do on that flight. So what it does is, it is a transparent facial mask, so it will help you keep your skin hydrated and smooth and clearer. So, and since the time I've started using this, I have noticed like I do not get as many travel acne as I used to get before. So then I realized this is down to this, that this kept my skin really hydrated, so I don't get those dehydrated acne marks or acne after I get out from a plane. My nails are quite brittle and fragile, and every time I travel, somehow I manage to break my nails, and I hate when my nails break. So I keep a nail file in my bag as well, so that if I get any bits of sharp edges of my nails, I can just file it. And there have been so many times when I have scratched myself with a broken nail, and it literally bleeded like I'm as messy. So what is this? I can't remember. Damn it! My headbands, of course. I always like to keep some sort of headbands, at least multiples, in my hand carry. Then more medicine. This is my ibuprofen. You never know when you get headaches, so keeping ibuprofen kind of a thing helps. And then I have a few bobby pins and safety pins. These are for emergencies because you never know when you might need any of these. So you better be prepared, because during a flight you cannot expect anybody else to have things that you might need. And I always like to travel with my own stuff rather than asking it from anybody else. That's how I am. TMI. So this is the another bag that I have. So all those were mainly skin essentials, and in this I have a bit of makeup if I feel like, if I have to go to a meeting or somewhere right after I get off from the airplane. And so I'd like to look a little bit awake, nothing too major. So I'd like to keep a little bit of makeup in here if I feel like. So the first thing here I have is my teeny tiny, and there is hair in it. So the first thing I have is my teeny tiny hairbrush, so that you can comb your hair after you get off, before you get off from your airplane. Facial spray, obviously travel size. I really like this facial spray. This is from Caudalie. This is called the Beauty Elixir. It's like a very hydrating facial spray. So what I like to do is, just throughout the flight, whenever I feel my skin is feeling really dry and dehydrated, I just like to spray it over my face, and it smells so good. It's so relaxed. The smell itself is so relaxing, you know. I really like the smell, and it's really good for hydrating your face. So that's what I have. And I have a mirror, a small mirror, which has got my name on it. Can you guys see? It is so cute. I really like it. And for foundation, I like to travel with this. This is the Maybelline Dream Cushion On The Go. Perfect name, isn't it? So this is that cushion foundation. It comes with a sponge like this. So you can just, it's a very low maintenance foundation. You can just dab it on your whole face. It doesn't require anything major else. And you don't need to even set this with powder. That's what I like about it. And it looks really nice and natural. And if I want, if my under eye bags are looking really bad, then I have this concealer for under my eyes. This is from Bare Minerals. It's called the Complete Coverage Serum Concealer. So this is quite hydrating as well under your eyes. I really like that. And then what else do I have? My eyebrow pencil. This is the Benefit Precisely My Brow in number 4. A mascara. Lately I've been really liking this mascara. This is the Maybelline, wait, what is it called? The Maybelline The Colossal Big Shot Volume Express Mascara. Waterproof. I love waterproof mascaras. Right, what's that? A teeny tiny brush from It Cosmetics. It's the travel kit that they have. These brushes are so soft. I really like these brushes. A teeny tiny bronzer so that you look awake and not just one dimension after you apply your foundation. So this is my Hourglass bronzer, ambient lighting. It's called the Diffused Bronze Light. I really like this. It's like glowy, healthy, that kind of look it gives you. I have a small eye kohl. This is from Marc Jacobs. So this is a small travel size. And the best thing about it is you don't need to brush it. You don't need to sharpen it. That's the word. Damn, I cannot find enough words today, as usual. So you can just twist it up like so. So it's quite handy when you're traveling, and you don't have to travel with a sharpener all around you. And there is more thing. Of course. How can I go out without a highlighter? So I managed to have a travel size of my favorite highlight. This is the Laura Geller Baked Gilded Honey. That's what it is. So obviously you know what it looks like. So what I will do is after I apply my foundation, I will come back with my bronzer with that brush, and with my fingers I'll just take a little bit of it and apply it right here at the top of my cheekbones, in the inner corners, maybe sometimes whatever is left on my fingers, just on my top lid, and so that you look really awake and fresh and glowy when you get off the plane. And yes, there I have a facial wipe. This is from Simple. This is what I use to take off anything that I have on my face before I put on my mask or my moisturizer. So that's a facial wipe. And for my hands or anything like that, I have another wipe. These are all antibacterial wipes. You can have whatever you like. And of course, you can never go wrong with any pocket tissues. You should always carry tissues along with you, because you never know when you can spill some food or you are sneezing, or you know, tissues always come handy. You should always have tissues in your bag and be prepared. And of course, last but not the least, lip balm. This is like a twist up lip balm so that I don't have to dig in my finger, because you never know what's there left in your hand, what germs you have. That is all that I had in my carry-on essentials. So you can add more things to it, take less things according to your preference, your choice. These are the stuffs that I have learned over a period of time, that these are really essential in order to save your skin from a disastrous skin issues after you fly or you travel. I hope it was helpful for you, and I hope you have enjoyed this rambly short video. Until next time, love you.